I'd like to call the meeting to order. We all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul,
Here.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Here.
Councilmember Whitman.
Here.
Councilmember Starkey.
Here.
Councilmember Lewis.
Here.
Mr. Lemack.
Here.
Mr. Lewis. Mr. Holstein. Mr. Weinthal. Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much. The first part of our meeting, the first meeting of the month, is reserved for public comments. People may come up, speakers may come up, and not be limited on the number of topics. They just cannot discuss anything that's on the public hearing portion of the agenda. Is there anybody here today that would like to speak? Okay, seeing none, I'll close the public comments. Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have a long list of things that need to be tabled. Okay, the applicant is requesting to table number 26, which is a special permit, to February 5th. May I have a motion?
Motion to table number 26, special permit to February 5th.
Thank you.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Number 27 is a variance. The applicant is requesting to table it until February 5th. May I have a motion?
Motion to table number 27, variance to February 5th.
Does that need to have a roll call because it's a variance?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Mayor Paul,
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 28 is a variance. The applicant is requesting to table it to February 19th. May I have a motion?
Motion to table number 28, variance until February 19th.
Roll call, please.
We need a second, Mayor?
You need a second?
Oh, I didn't get a second.
No, fine.
Did you give it?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And then applicant is withdrawing number 29, which is a rezoning. And because he's withdrawing, I don't think we have to vote on, is that correct? Okay, nothing else? Okay. I'm going to take the consent agenda. I'm going to pull 16. Does anyone else want to pull anything?
Nothing for me, Mayor.
Anybody else? Okay, may I have a motion to approve the consent agenda minus number 16?
Motion to approve consent agenda minus number 16.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Okay, we'll take 16. I don't think this needs any discussion. We have discussed it at length. And I just pulled it because I would like to vote against it. But I will take a motion at this particular time.
Motion approved.
Is there a second?
Second it.
Take a roll call, please.
Mayor Paul,
No.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
No.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you very much. That takes care of the consent agenda. We'll move on to the public hearing. Number 20 is a code amendment. It's the second and final reading. Mr. Weinthal, would you please read the title?
Yes, Mayor. In ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, creating Chapter 16, Article 1, Section 11, titled Public Camping or Sleeping, Prohibition, Penalties, Complaints, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve number 20, code amendment.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 21 is a code amendment. This is also a second reading. Mr. Weinthal, will you read that by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, amending Chapter 1, Section 9, titled General Penalty, continuing violations, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve Code Amendment number 21.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Number 22 is a code amendment. Mr. Weinthal, this is a second reading as well. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, repealing and replacing Ordinance 2015-014, Chapter 2, Article 3, Town Council, Section 2-39A, expense allowance for mayor and town council members, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve number 22 Code Amendment. Second.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. And now we're going into first reading ordinances. The second reading and final readings will be held on February 5th. Number 23 is a budget amendment. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title, please?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, authorizing the First Amendment to the fiscal year 2025 budget, providing for conflict, providing for severability, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you very much. Is there any member of the public that wishes to speak on this item? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there anyone in town council that has any question or discussion? Okay, may I have a motion?
Motion to approve Budget Amendment number 23.
Is there a second?
Second.
May I have a roll call, Madam Clerk?
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes,
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. Number 24 is a code amendment. Mr. Weinthal, would you read the ordinance by title?
Yes, Mayor. An ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, deleting Chapter 4, Article 4, Section 66, titled Excessive Noise, providing for severability, providing for conflicts, and providing for an effective date.
Is there any member of the public who wishes to come and speak on this? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing. Is there any member of this town council that wishes to speak? Any question? I just would comment that the notation was that this is in someplace else in the ordinances.
That is correct.
Yeah.
So the reason that the catalyst to spur this is it's already covered elsewhere in the ordinance, and it has been causing confusion with regards to municipal ordinance violations and code enforcement violations. So just by getting rid of it, it prevents the confusion, but it still exists in the code.
All right, okay. Just wanted everybody to recognize that. May I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve number 24, code amendment.
Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Vice Mayor Hatton.
Yes.
Councilmember Whitman.
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey.
Yes.
Mayor Paul.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. The next is an ordinance, again, the first reading. It's a rezoning. Ms. Weinthal, would you read the title? Do you
Yes,
have to
Mayor.
read that title?
I will read it, Mayor.
It's not in my, my notes, but I figured you would need
I
to.
will. An ordinance to the Town of Davie, Florida, approving rezoning application ZB 24-089 Kiosk Properties, changing the zoning designation of certain lands within the Town of Davie from Community Business B2 District to Planned Business District B3. amending the town zoning map to comply therewith, providing for severability, providing for conflict, and providing for an effective date.
Is there anyone that would like to speak on this item? Seeing none, we'll close the public hearing. Any information from the town council? Any questions? No, may I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve number 25.
I'll second that. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Okay. Now, everything here, 26, 27, 28, and 29, we have tabled or withdrawn. So that closes the public hearing portion of the meeting. Okay, there are proclamations that are here tonight, are for National Certified Registered Nurse Anesthesiast and the Martin Luther King Jr. Days. That proclamation will be read Sunday at our ceremony. We have a Planning and Zoning Board appointment. Councilmember Starkey.
Yes, I'd like to reappoint Mike Crowley. I've talked to him, and he is agreed to serve again.
Is that a motion?
That's a motion to appoint him,
Okay.
reappoint him.
Okay, I'll
Planning
second
and
it.
Zoning.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That's unanimous. Did we need, because it's planning and zoning, to do a roll call?
We should, because it's the
Okay.
quasi board.
Go ahead, roll call.
Councilmember Starkey?
Yes.
Councilmember Lewis?
Yes.
Mayor Paul?
Yes,
Councilmember Whitman?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Hatton?
Yes.
Motion passes.
thank you. We have any board or committee appointments? No? Okay. We all have a lot of stuff coming up. We're on to comments already. I'm gonna start. February 5th and February 19th, I'm requesting that we do Western wear for both meetings. For Orange Blossom, and I think you've all been notified that we need to be here early on Wednesday, at what, 5 o'clock, I think, to take some pictures for that it will be a video that'll be shown at the rodeo, so they're upgrading the one that that one we had before was pretty good, I enjoyed it, it was good. We'll have to think of something new. Okay, also, March is our Women's History. I want to remind everybody that you need to get your name in for who you would like to honor. If you're having difficulty, I gave Evelyn a list of different people from different districts that haven't been chosen yet, so all good people. Where's my other notes? Oh, there they are. I was very pleased, and first, I would like to say I really felt sorry that I missed the swearing in of the cadets. Thank you, Cal, for taking care of that. But I had a very long-standing appointment. Our dear Jessie Bastos was elected to the Broward County Water, Soil, and Conservation District, and she had asked me to swear her in. So I went up to Pompano with her and swore her in, and that's why I was busy and couldn't be there. But that was really exciting because she's really committed to green and has done a great deal for the town, on the workshops on Saturday morning, sitting on the Ag Board. So I'm very excited to have done that. Let's see. Okay, with Martin Luther King Jr. Coming up Sunday, I know there's been a lot on the news about the illegal riders and how there's going to be a crackdown. And I know it's specifically a problem in Orange Park, around Liberty Park. And I'm hoping that maybe we can get some of these bikes confiscated and take care of that problem. That's been a real issue in that area. And then good luck on the major roadways, because I know that's going to be a nightmare as well. I'm very happy to say that our guest speaker for Martin Luther King ceremony is Tamika McKay. Yeah. She'll be coming back to share her thoughts with us, and she has gone on to really make a name for herself. She's done a fabulous job, and I'm very excited that she'll be here. Are you going to do, Jeff, an Orange Blossom report on February 5th? Do I need to discuss anything else on that? You sure? I wanted to talk about the parade.
Oh, absolutely, but we'll be reconfirming that on the 5th. That's fine, Mayor, yes,
Okay.
thank you.
I just wanted to talk, and, we were very excited that we wanted to bring the parade back to Davie Road for the centennial, but the FBI, Department of Homeland Security, and National Counterterrorism Center have been warning about possible copycat attacks in a security bulletin after what happened in New Orleans and in Texas. So the concern was the appropriate coverage in 2 locations in the town. So I wanted to make sure that everybody was on board and that they weren't overly upset that we were. Of course, we would have loved to have had it there, but under the circumstances, you just can't take any chances. So is everybody on board with that?
Explain what you mean. I don't think it came across that,
Having the parade at Bamford and not on Davie Road.
Right, good, yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, I just.
It wasn't clear?
Wasn't clear, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I think that's everything that I've got right now. Michelle? Oh, happy birthday, Michelle.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
It was a January birthday.
Another January baby.
Okay, thank you. This Friday, January 17th, at Bamford Sports Complex is the Sounds of the Town. Come out and hear the big rock band at 6:30. The Town of Davie Aquatic Center, located at 3800 Southwest 92nd Avenue, is temporarily closed to undergo maintenance to be completed by mid-April 2025. Aquatic programming will not be performed. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. For more information, please contact the Parks, Recreation, and Cultural Arts Department at 954-797-1145. The Town of Davie is excited to announce the launch of the hashtag Davie100 50/50 Fitness Challenge. The challenge kicked off on January 1st, 2025 and concludes on November 3rd, 2025. To learn more about the town's 100-year birthday anniversary, visit www.davie-fl.gov/100. Wishing all the January babies a happy birthday, and I would like to give a special thank you to my secret admirer and partner in crime for punking me with a whole yard of chickens and roosters on my birthday. My neighbors have loved it as much as I have, the gift that keeps going. That's all for me, Mayor. Thank you.
May I add that the fitness challenge is going to include equestrian as well. So we have a lot of horseback riders in the town that will be riding the trails and building up those hours as well. Appreciate that. Susan?
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I want to wish all my colleagues and staff and town friends and family a happy new year, and we're off to a good start with a lot of activities, as you heard. And if you don't think there's enough, please go on our website and you'll see most of all the fun activities that'll be around for you to participate in, especially as we engage in our 100th anniversary celebration. There'll be a lot more. One of the other things I want to say is that it is Human Trafficking Awareness Month, and I want to thank the police department for being at the truck stop and participating with the FBI and other organizations on trying to bring awareness to the human trafficking issue. We are number 3 state of Florida in the country, and that's not a good number. That means how bad we are in the country on human trafficking. So anytime you suspect something, please call the hotline on human trafficking and report it, or call our police department and let them know right away. We've been fighting this issue for quite a while, and they've made progress, but it's still a long way to go for still number 3. Also attended the Davie Fire Rescue recruitment with my colleagues, and I'm so proud that we have 7 new recruits for the fire department. It's always exciting to see. I think they're just getting younger. I don't think any of us are getting older. But it was so proud. It's almost like you're a proud mama all over again to see such wonderful things. Now I'm going to give a quick legislative report. The Florida League of Cities Advocacy Committee and the Florida Board of Directors passed the 2025 legislative platform. We've been working on it for several months, as it's ongoing all year. Anyway, the Florida League website has been updated with the new position and position summaries. So if there's an issue that you have of a concern, you can always go to the Florida League of Cities website, click the advocacy bar, and there's drop downs on all the different subjects and legislation that we are following or that has been proposed. There's only been like 100 bills, little over 100 that have been proposed so far. Although the state legislation session doesn't begin until March 4th, they are now in their interim committee meetings that began on Monday. I have met with and I've called several of our local legislative representatives and talked to them about being accessible for them if they need anything, and vice versa. If they need or we have any concerns, we'll be contacting them. So we updated our contact information with them. If there's anything that anybody has that they want us to talk or wave the flag and bring it up to Tallahassee, please let me know. I'll be happy to work with you. Some of the issues relating are cybersecurity, sovereign immunity caps, public safety, stormwater, and 100 of other issues that affect municipal governments and our residents back home. It seems that the legislators are sympathetic this year, however, with the extraterritorial charges, or surcharge as we call them, on our utilities. There is a proposed bill that will be filed again, and this year it seems like it might be able to get some traction. I met with Hillary Cassell, a representative, and we had coffee at Ella Cafe downtown. And she indicated that she also will be working on residential and commercial property insurance, which she's done, and it might be another session. She will be the vice chair of that committee. I also talked to newly elected Barbara Sharif, who is also on our appropriations committee, and we look forward to working with Barbara as well as the ones that have been there, Mike Gottlieb and Rob Bartleman. So going forward, it looks like we've got a lot of work to do. I think it's going to be a very busy session, and I know that with all your help, we'll make it a success for the town of Davie. I also want to send sympathies out to California. It's been unbelievable. I'm sure everybody has watched this. Many of us probably have, like I do, family and friends that are out there now. Some are just waiting for the evacuation notices, and some have already been evacuated and have problems already. So keep them in your prayers, and we will make sure that we do our part in whatever we can do to help keep them safe out there in the future. I've been pushing for a Spanish class, And I'm glad to hear that we're finally making headways that will be offered for both our employees as a voluntary thing or our residents as well. And I want to thank staff for moving forward with getting information and research on that. I don't know, Jeff, if it's okay with the mayor, come on up and please tell us a little bit and what we are and where we are in progress? Or the town manager?
Have him do that at the next meeting.
Okay, at the next meeting, maybe he'll give us an update.
Yeah.
That'll be perfect. Because this is something I think with, when you know that many of the people in our communities are Hispanic speaking, we had 44% at the last census, and now
We're gonna do it at the next meeting,
Now
Jeff.
we have an awful lot more than 44%, as you well know. And so I think it's behooving for all of us to learn a little bit more about Spanish. So that's
Thank you.
all I have to say.
Thank you, good.
Oh, my little grandson's turning 5. That's it. I have to
Carol?
Wish Leo happy birthday.
Thank you, Mayor. I'll be very brief. I want to follow up on Councilmember Starkey's evaluation of our new firefighters. I was honored to be able to participate in swearing them in. I agree with her. They look younger and younger every year. I thought I was facing some high schoolers. I mean, we had 6 gentlemen and one young lady, and I think our future's in good hands with them. They all were really sharp. I thought they looked sharp, and they were great. And it was a pleasure to do the honor of swearing them in and being able to represent you, Mayor. Thank you very much. So, and Miss Councilmember Whitman, happy birthday. You always are the one that reminds everybody about the monthly birthdays. So all the January birthdays, and well, happy birthday. And that's it.
Mr. Lewis?
Thank you, Mayor. As a lot of you know, because of my job, I eat out an average of probably, on a typical week, 6 nights a week. And so when a new restaurant comes into town, I'm always real quick to try to jump in there and see what's going on so I can recommend them. And I got to say, last night, I had the distinct pleasure, along with Mr. Lamack, that we went to Blackjack's Rum Bar and Grill. And that's right there at 3890 Davie Road, right there on the other side of where Ellis is. And I got to tell you, I was as happy as I could be. I look forward to going there. I hope everyone tries it out. I had a wonderful evening there. And the mayor will be glad to know the owner lives in Davie, does hunt, seat, and reining.
Wow.
Knew my horse at Dave Moore's.
Oh, okay.
And we had a really good time and there. So I
Great.
got to tell you, that was very serendipitous, and we had a wonderful time, and the food was excellent. So I highly recommend and hope that you all would visit that. I try to really patronize any of the Davie businesses.
We all do.
And I think we all do that. And I think that as residents, we all owe that to one another, that if we don't take care of the small business people, they won't be there when we need them. And it's nice to see nice people come in and spend their money and open a business. It says a lot about our town. And I really appreciate seeing that. I look forward to seeing a lot of you here on Martin Luther King's Day here Sunday. I believe that's at 1 o'clock. I didn't write it down, but it's always a good event, and I look forward to seeing everyone there. And that's about it.
Thank you. And
Mayor, quick night.
I'm gonna dovetail on a couple of things. Also, January 31st at 11 a.m., we're gonna have a ribbon cutting for Big Whiskey's, which is located on the corner of University and Griffin. And we're really looking forward to that, as we've been watching it for a long time. And we know with good food and good service, it's going to be there for a long time, and we're very, very excited about that. I'd also like to mention that we got a message from the fire department, I think fire and police, that we should consider, if we want to help California, not to forget about the Carolinas, North Carolina. They're still intense in this cold weather. That was a devastating event as well. And that they're going to be a setup so that you can donate through the Red Cross for either one of those. And I think that's going to be at some of our events. We're going to have the availability to do that with a code thingy, one of those little squares that I can't stand. So they drive me crazy. Also, I forgot to mention it before. I found, as I was cleaning things out, some of these old I Love Davie bumper stickers. I've had one on my car for ages. I'm going to spiff it up. Do you want one?
Yes, I haven't seen
I've got 5 of them here. If you promise you will put them on your vehicle. I don't know which vehicle you're going to put it on. Okay.
My course goes
Does it go out?
It's in the driveway.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no, I have a personal driver.
Oh, okay, here. And these are the kind where it peels off. You don't do this? Well, I won't give you one then. But what I was thinking, it might be nice to do a new one with 100 years of trailblazing on it and have it at some of our different events. I'd put 3 of those on my car. So,
You get your car wrapped, you can do that.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Why not?
Here comes the mayor.
Yeah, that's a good,
Let's see you coming.
that's a good idea. Okay. Mr. Lemay?
Yeah, thank you, Mayor. I just wanted to springboard, Councilmember Starkey had mentioned about the fires in California. I just want to thank the mayor. She had contacted us. We, on the town's behalf, we have partnered with Channel 6, who's partnering with the American Red Cross to make sure we have a legitimate opportunity for anyone to be able to provide not only assistance for the wildfires in California, but also not to forget the people from the devastation of the hurricane in North Carolina. So right now, it's up on our social media that we've been putting out, and it'll be updated also to the website. So I just want to let you all know that.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. Weinthal?
I have nothing to add, Mayor.
Well, in that case, unless there's a serious objection, we're adjourned.